So your drive shaft is all bunged up from bouncing off rocks and sketchy logging roads. Maybe you were pounding out ancient U-joints that were rust welded in place, and now the ends of your drive shaft are pinching and your U-joints don't fit anymore. What you can get fit in there just burn out because they are so pinched in that grease can't escape or can't lubricate the ends. Well, me too. So I picked up brand new drive shaft from Amazon with Prime, so I got free shipping for my 2001 LB7 Duramax GMC Sierra 3500 Crew Cab Long Bed Dually. So I got the 2-piece drive shaft, and this should solve all my problems. It comes pre-balanced, and it comes with everything you need. Comes with great reviews as well. Everyone says their truck hasn't driven that smoothly in a long time, so I am hoping for the same thing. Already has all the U-joints pressed in. This should just be a direct swap over. It looks good. Even has the carrier bearing on there already pressed in for you. So this will be nice. Got a brand new boot on there. Came with this extra Healy snag. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that. We'll find out. First, got to remove the old one. I'm going to need 7/16 for the rear end. And I forgot what I need for the carrier bearing. We'll find out here in a minute. First thing you want to do is chalk up all your tires, because when you pull that drive shaft, it is going to want to roll backwards. Also, I'm going to put it in neutral real quick, just so all the tension is released there. Put it back in park. Now when the drive shaft comes out, there shouldn't be any shifting of the truck. Alright, so your carrier bearings here, it's going to be a 15 millimeter. Down there by the axle, it's going to be a 7/16. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this up, pull that out, and then this will just slide out. So actually what I'm probably going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and remove the back and then pull this rear section out, and then I'll loosen this carrier bearing out, pull the front section out. Here they are side by side. As you can see, they're the same dimensions. I think the one difference I notice is that this yoke piece definitely a little beefier on the Spicer, but everything else looks like it'll line up just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall it. I'm just going to do the reverse of how I uninstalled it. I'm going to get that in there first, get the carrier bearing in there, and then we'll slip this in. And you just want to pay attention to where the splines are, and you got your key where the solid piece is, and that's covered in dirt. This one. Where is the key? Bill doesn't have one. So when you're installing, you just want to make sure you know where the key is. The key is that little double line right there. I'll show you on this guy. Looks like that. You got all these single splines, and then that one's doubled up. That's where that is going to go. Okay, I'll go ahead and get her installed and show you what it looks like, then we'll take it out for a test drive. That fit great. It's a very easy install. Everything lined up. Looks great in there. All of these U-joints are greasable. So the only ones I didn't pre-grease was that one in the rear, because I wanted to make sure it was properly seated first. So the two caps are exposed, so I'm going to go ahead, throw some grease in there, warm up the truck, and we'll take it out. This thing drives nice. Got it up to speed. No vibrations. Before it was, I mean, I had a smoked U-joint, so between 25 and 30, it's vibrating real hard. But even on its best day over the past few years, it was still, the driveline still vibrated a little bit, probably because it was so freaking banged up. But this is nice. 100% worth the investment. I'm going to go ahead and park at the trailhead up here and get back to you. I am thoroughly impressed and happy. I've owned this truck for 8 years and I don't think it's ever driven so smoothly. And that was a pretty common theme in the comment thread on the Amazon section, is that it's just incredibly well balanced. I think my drive shaft was pretty bunged up for, well, the entire time that I've owned it. And then I just made it worse by bouncing it off rocks and stuff. So just when I was considering getting the full aluminum one piece, which is still a pretty sweet deal, but you lose some clearance. You have to cut out that bracket for the carrier bearing. And so if you bung that one up, you're kind of screwed and you have to order another one. And things take a long time to get here. And those drive lines are kind of expensive compared to the one I just bought. I think it was like 350 bucks or so, somewhere in there at the time. And free shipping on Amazon. And the nice thing about Amazon is if you don't want to pay $350 up front, you can divide the payment between 6 or 12 months, and it'll they don't charge interest. It's just whatever the price is divided by 6 or 12, and then you make those monthly payments. So extremely reasonable. I'm very happy. My truck's been down for a couple of weeks now, and it's been vibrating for forever. So that was a really nice drive. I'm looking forward to driving it more in the future. Looking forward to taking it out camping this weekend. Anyways, I digress. It's really hot out. I'm gonna go walk my dog, and I'll put a link in the description for the drive shaft. And if you need one, you should get one, because that was freaking sweet. That was super easy to install. That was butter. Okay, later guys.